In this video, we will be getting into part 2 of the purge, your closet that is. Hello beauties, I'm Gigi and this is Gigi's Flavor of Life, and here I share my unique style to help you discover yours. Welcome to the closet to all of the new beauties and to all of my returning beauties. Hey girl, hey. Thanks for stopping by the closet again this week. Now, beauties, this is part 2 in our 2-part series of the purge, our closets that is. And today we're going to get into steps 3 and 4. If you didn't catch part 1, I'm going to link it somewhere up here in the cards. And before you go on to watch, or maybe you can watch, but before you go on to do any actionable things as far as purging your closet is, I'm going to ask that you go back and you watch part 1, because steps 1 and 2 are in part 1, and step 1 is the most important step that you need to adhere to before you move on to 3 and 4. So today we're getting into 3 and 4. I am going to be actually purging my closet with you guys right now. If you watched part 1, you already know that we are not going to overwhelm ourselves, and we're going to take this in a little tiny bits of small increments. About a year or so ago, I told you guys that I created a guide to help me along in this process, and that I do pull out this guide when I am about to purge my closet, and I have it here on my iPad. You can't see it, but I'll definitely pop up a picture of it so that you can see it. Of course, I will have it linked down in the description box if you are interested. And I'm just going to follow along with the guide because, like I said, I am actually going to be purging a section of my closet with you guys today. So we're going to get into step 3. And what is step 3? For me, this is the most fun part. And I know some people find this part maybe the second most trying part and time consuming of purging our closets, but it is to try everything on. It's extremely important, guys, to try on every single thing that you have in your closet, because if you don't really try it on, how do you know that it actually fits, or you like the way it fits, or you like the way it looks on you, or you like that particular color on you? So step 3 is the step that I tend to really enjoy the most, and that is to try every single item on, and I mean every single item. Now, as you can see behind me, guys, I have my rack, and you can't see down here, but here I have my containers. They are all set up here, and I am almost all ready to go. So for those of us who don't necessarily enjoy this part as much as I do, what I like to do is grab a beverage of my choice, and it's the first thing in the morning here for me, guys. So I have my trusty cup of coffee. But if it was like mid-afternoon, or if it was nighttime, you trust and believe I would grab a cocktail or a mocktail, or, you know, whatever my favorite beverage is. It could be hot chocolate or iced coffee, whatever you guys love. You grab that thing. I feel like this is not a task that you necessarily have to do by yourself. So call up your girlfriend, wrangle up your boyfriend if he's most inclined to entertain you. Grab a BFF, and they don't necessarily have to physically be there with you. Maybe you and your girlfriend set up a Zoom date she can purge her closet at her house and you can purge your closet at your house simultaneously. A FaceTime, a conference call. You can utilize all of these things to be with someone and still purge your closet and be in your closet and in your own space on your own. You don't necessarily need a person to be physically right there with you, because you guys are here with me in the closet and I'm going to be purging with you. We're going to call up our BFF, or we're going to schedule a time with a girlfriend, boyfriend, whomever, to do this process with us if that is something that will make it more enjoyable for us. I feel like stuff like this is always much more fun when you have someone to do it with. Or like I said, maybe your girlfriend is at home in her closet, you're at home in your closet, you guys are on FaceTime or Zoom or any of those types of video calls, even just a regular telephone, speakerphone. You know, you guys can be together. I feel like the visual way is a little bit easier or a little bit better for the 2 of you or 3 of you, or it could be 5 of you on a Zoom call. Who knows? Other ways, guys, that this task can be made more enjoyable is to throw on a YouTube vlog or throw on a movie that you love to watch at the same time on your iPad or on your phone while you're going through the process of weeding through, you know, your clothes items. Also, if you don't enjoy watching a movie, or make sure you guys put on some music. Ask Alexa, hey Alexa, play some 90s music for me. You have to make this, if you don't enjoy it, like I said, I do enjoy this part of the process. If you don't really enjoy it, you have to find ways to add things that you do enjoy. And if that's a delicious beverage, as well as some really, really good friends and some really, really good music, then that will make this process all the more pleasurable. Because let's remember, guys, purging our closets is what? Not a task. It's a tool. And it is a tool that we are using to get us to where? Our most chic selves. Now say it with me. Purging our closets is not a task. It is a tool. I'm actually going to get moving here. So I'm going to go over to my closet, and today I am going to be purging just the skirts. Nothing more, just the skirts, because like I said, you don't want to overwhelm yourselves. So let's get into this closet and let's get the skirts. So this, guys, is the skirts. I don't really have this all. This is the whole pants section. We're not tussling with that today. So what I decided to do was to, instead of leaving the skirts in the closet, I'm going to bring them out so that I can only focus on the skirts. That is it, because I do not want to get my brain sidetracked. You don't want to get your brain sidetracked, and I just want to be able to focus on that. That is it. That is all. Got my trusty rack here. You know what, guys? In all actuality, I have more than I thought I did. See? That's why you need to pull the stuff out. Oh my God, wait a minute, y'all. All this is skirts. I had no idea that I had this many skirts in my closet. So, perfect example. Pull out your items. Now, I do have kind of sort of all the seasons mixed up in one. My closet is not set up where I sort of take out the summer and put the winter in. I sort of just push whatever I'm not using over to one side. But so I think, look, y'all, I forgot I had this. See, one thing already that I forgot that I had. I think that is it right now for the skirts. So we are going to get into step 3, which is we're going to try on every single one of these skirts, and it will most definitely let me know if I'm going to keep it or if I'm not going to keep it. So let's get the trying on. Now, beauties, once you begin to try your items on, like I said, I started with the skirts. Now comes step 4. And hopefully you guys mentally prepared, because this part is the challenging part, especially that last category that I told you about, the keep category. So now guys, you have to decide here in step 4 if you will be donating, selling, sending something to that runway in the sky, or keeping the item. And remember, beauties, that was the first skirt that I tried on, and I decided to keep it because I just love it. And remember what I said about deciding to keep an item. When you put the item on, if it does not immediately spark joy, then you have to give it up. It has to go into one of the other 3 bins. Whether you donate it, sell it, or of course, if it's not tattered, if it can still be used and it can still have another home, of course, you don't send it to that runway in the sky. But, you know, put it in one of the other 2 bins and it can have a whole new life with a whole nother person. So I'm going to continue to try on my skirts and hopefully weed out some of the things that I have not been using. I hope that you guys are doing the same. I mean, so far guys, I don't have anything in the other 3 bins. Not yet. But I will say this, that everything that I have tried on, like I told you guys, you have to love it. When you put it on, you have to say to yourself, oh my God, I love this. I cannot wait to wear it. And so far, that is how I feel about the items that I have put inside of the keep. Y'all, I was hungry. I had to stop and get a little snacky snack. Child, I was starving. In my belly it went. Now guys, this piece for me, I like it. I don't love it, but I feel like it's a basic. But even though, I don't know, I like it, but it's not really, see how I'm like on the fence and I'm like, this has to go. Even though my brain is telling me to keep it, I can't keep it. It has to go. Got the tag on them, y'all. Never wore them one time. I gotta let them go. same exact skirt. But when I bought this skirt, I believe it's from Uniqlo. It's from Uniqlo. I mean, I bought one and I wore it to death. So I went back and I got another one, and I love these skirts. I need to shave them with the lint shaver, but they are a most definite keep. I wanted to set up a list of donation and sell options for you guys. This list is also included in the Purge guide. So guys, our rack is empty. I went through all of the skirts. I successfully got rid of a few. Most of them went into the keep pile, but as you can see, if you watch the quick fast forward of me trying everything on, everything that I tried on, I was so joyful and so excited to find some of the things, of course, because some of the things were buried in there and I hadn't worn them in quite some time. And I still do have time to wear some of the heavier skirts because even though it's spring, it's still a little bit chilly out. So I'm excited that I was able to find those pieces and I was successful. I struggled with 2 pieces and I was able to put them into the donate pile. But overall, the skirts are finished. The only thing that I have to do now is hang them back up and put them back in the closet, which I'll probably do that off camera because 2 times I struggled with 2 separate skirts and I wanted to keep them. This one was one of the ones that I really wanted to keep. I love the shape of this skirt, but to be perfectly honest with you guys, I have not worn this in at least over a year. And I mean, even though I do love it and it does kind of make me happy to wear it, I'm not super excited to wear it. So I'm not going to put that piece back in the closet. So it did find its way into the donate. Now, most of the things did go into keep. Don't judge me. But I do feel as though I will wear them. So if you can look at your keep pile and you can say, this is my keep pile right here, guys. She's full to the brim. If you can look at your keep pile and you can say, I'm so happy and I cannot wait to wear these pieces, then you guys were super successful. I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because I feel like I was successful because my keep pile, most definitely, I am excited to wear those things and rediscover a few things that I'm very excited to wear as well. So let me give you guys a quick view of my piles. So these are my piles, guys. As you can see, this is the donate and She has a few things in there, not a lot, but I was able to let, a few things go. There's the sell pile, that runway in the sky, and then of course there is my keep bucket. She's full to the brim, but like I said, I am looking forward to wearing these pieces, and every single piece here I'm excited about. I put it on and I feel extremely fortunate to have, and it definitely sparks joy in me. Of course, the guide will be in the description box. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me in the closet on this part 2 of the Purge Your Closet, that is. I hope that this was very helpful to you guys. Let me know how you guys make out down in the comments. I'll see you next week, beauties. Bye.